In place of what game do I play next, it's ideas coming to me, which again give me the motivation to post another video. This one, blank. Here we are. Uh, you know, when it comes to the females that come to me, we have categories of porn star, females from games, measuring tape, from regulars we have. You all have these commonalities. I just love using words that I don't often and haven't in a while now. I hear you all the time saying you want a person with such and such a fault, uh, hang up, uh, a person that moves like this if I do this, uh, manipulative, and uh, with ill will and intent, and stark, transparent, obvious. Yeah, just the same as men that I come across. Really, we're all bisexual for the most part, just like we're all weed smokers. You know, who doesn't fancy the grass is greener at times and your own situation there, right? But as bitches, because I'm not throwing it at anyone in particular who I'm seeing up here right now. There's like a line of you now of like over a handful. We all come together on these ideas when someone is letting off steam about you, me. Because I don't want to go into your general personality because that's what I've been speaking of all motherfucking day. But what else is there to get off my chest really? Even though I am sexually attracted to you or there's physical chemistry, okay. Bits and pieces completely switching in. I think if you have the existing data, I am seeing parts of you that I put together in a collective perspective of you so it doesn't fucking matter, right? If I know the caliber of your level of personality, even as a person, in terms of your ability to be perceptive, listen when people talk, pay attention to body language, understand sarcasm, uh, I see often you go to routines that are your go tos, uh, usually involving getting into he wants this, so let's make him choose that, and turning into a child, all four on the floor, let me see you touch the ground. back and forth like a what machine or vehicle cleans up in such a fashion. Well, if you could make Wench the name of the maker, the Wench, what, Pussymatic 4000, I go from anything you do to humping the floor, excuse me, backing it up while you're banging me from doggy style the back. Yeah, weird you are. I mean, at the whim of an operator in a craft of four people, pushing enter and making you from looking at what flavor my energy drink is to dun 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 dun. Yeah, I don't understand why. Completely, just like from the sexual restraint of a normal person to getting completely what's beyond spread eagle. I don't know. You go from like opening your eyes to what would you call it? Mm, how about when you're at Chuck E. Cheese and then the moles come out of the holes? Whack a mole. Let's just call you whack a mole, even though it doesn't seem fitting. Yeah, doing this instead of gaming, I said. I'm sure as like a satisfying activity in substitution, this is what you get. What you see is what you get. So back to females that I have come to love and say I love you when we jerk off together, and then it doesn't stop there. When I did, the fact that you cannot go back to your routine or like your dig, and I can, and you have to linger and rabbit hole, uh, maybe not all the way down for like 20 minutes, but you're pretty much, I mean, okay, let's think about the rate of your diminution. We want to keep it to females, but the rate of your debilitation in terms of like psychologically pussy whipped on me, and you can't get over me, and then the kind of ideas and things that you think about me in terms of wanting to kill me and whatever of the sort. I mean, when it gets to the point where it's like on the level of repulsive, but your ideas involving your life revolving around me, even though like you're like this attractive person that personality wise is a motherfucking loser. Yeah, like me, opposite, like in the my progression through life, becoming the kind of person I am, who's not vain on everything that people react to positively. I often also see that. It also indicates that you're like fucking stupid. Like when you get off on yourself, even though it's at a mild reaction. You're just so amazed at yourself, like you brown nosing me and jerking my chain of the sort in order to become like you, someone who admires everything they do, rather than what, I don't know, it's just my expression of my like brain verbally. And for you, you think you're like the greatest motherfucking thing to exist in our universe, and you have this like childish mentality of wanting to put everyone underneath you. You know, You think position in life, you think station in life is where you're at, scarcity versus abundance. Having these critical points in your life involving PTSD level flip of your world uh, into such, people who can't correct their wrongs, realize what they did wrong because they would rather ignore ideas that come to them. I am not giving you a psychological session for free. I am fucking complaining about you, bitch. You are taking it as such because you are one of those people that uses me. Completely off the topic of PML objective, yeah, even though you're fucking involved, right? The desire of a man to physically retaliate on a woman amidst gender roles, does this scare you? Yeah, you're always this like walking down the street denizen of which wants to display my lack of, the phrase, composure. We all have these feelings. Let's put them into words. Because to make it look 50-50, in order to not make it look like I murdered an innocent pedestrian, it would be catching you at your prime time moment, which is your situation of whether or not this turns into a gathering and we could feel like losers. What would be the modus operandi, ecstasy and some Goa or some progressive, while your like compendium of my music on my phone is your opportunity to like be the DJ. And then what was it that you won in terms of like a bet? Oh, let's see, did he grab his dick with his other hand? Oops, no party. Right. Again? The fact that they're hot and they're like in the mind losers and childish. No. What haven't I covered yet? Aside from your book smarts and your ability to work, right? Are these also things that you get off on when it comes to yourself? What do we call that? Conceited. In addition to self-centered and the world revolves around you and you want to put everyone underneath you and you want to mexicana like be vindictive and then fucked up shit and then blah blah contra vida, and then let's end the video now. I might be done. What else could there be? Let me think. You want reciprocation in terms of my own reaction being disappointment, depression. Maybe that indicates I have more experience than you, relationship history wise. And maybe I am more of a person that knows how to change their negative habits. I would probably be thinking that's your situation. I'm one to just realize what needs to be done and do it. You're one of these uh, reliably unreliable for anything. I just love how I'm hitting all these people who I jerk off to without guilt because I don't use you, but you use me for everything. You know, your meal ticket, your three hots in a cot, your respite, your voodoo doll, your punching bag, and your excuse for everything wrong in the universe and your life, and you can't stand my incessant ramblings, which have to do about you all the time. Gutter ass, stupid, childish bitch. Fuck you.